2006, a year of catastrophe. In just one short year, the world experienced so much tragedy. There was the Great Spinach Outbreak, and then, when the people of the world were recovering from the poisoned vegetables, the greatest hunter of our time became the hunted and lost. We learned that the French footballer Zinedine Zidane didn't play well with others. But more disturbing than all of these things combined, we learned that Pluto, the idol of millions of school children worldwide, the little planet that couldn't. In one swift stroke, the heartless astronomers voted to remove its planet status, and so we mourn the passing of our littlest solar brother to this day.
So, should Pluto be a planet?
Well, it used to be. Like, there used to be a planet named Pluto, but then, like, during the last presidential election, everyone voted that it shouldn't be. And so, I don't know, like, if that's what the people want, then I don't think it should be a planet.
Of course.
Yes.
Why?
Well, I think it should be a planet because it is a planet.
Yes. He deserves it.
Yes. Because I like to include everybody, and Pluto feels left out now that it's not a planet anymore. Thank you, science people, for making Pluto not a planet.
How many planets are there?
There's lots of planets. A lot of them. I don't know. I mean, you can't really number them. I wouldn't think. Or do you mean in our solar system?
Yes.
9?
9.
There's a lot of planets, actually. So, especially in our solar system, because we have, like, I don't know if you remember in elementary school, you, like, learned something about nachos and Mercury and, like, how to remember the planets, but there's, like, 20 of those that are in that acronym, and then there's Earth, and then Earth's moon has, I mean, it's like a planet because it's a sphere, but it's only like a half a planet.
There are 9. My very energetic mother just made us 9 pizzas. That's another reason Pluto should be a planet.
Oh, there used to be 9? How many are there? 7? Something like that.
So there's like 20 and a half, and then there's the sun, which is at the center, and that's like 8 times as big as all the other planets, so it's got to count for something else. So probably like 28 and a half planets, I would say, give or take. You know, sometimes we get other planets that come in, and sometimes other planets leave, so.
What is a planet?
A planet is a thing that revolves around the sun, best represented by a styrofoam ball. It's a circle with rock, dirt, rotates around the sun, it has a moon. That's it.
Well, Earth is a planet. Mars is a planet too.
Because you have Jovian planets. They're just big like gas planets like Saturn and Jupiter. Did you know Jupiter is actually a brown dwarf? It was going to be a star, and then it didn't because there wasn't enough like stuff in it.
Neptune, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Jupiter. And they go around the sun.
I learned that in physical science.
A planet is just like a really big yoga ball that's up in space that just kind of hangs out, and they all revolve around the sun, and they all move around, and it gets light and it gets dark, and people live there.
So what is a planet? In 2006, the International Astronomical Union released its decision on the topic. A planet is defined by them as a celestial body that has cleared the area around its orbit and is orbiting the sun. It also needs to have sufficient gravity to make itself round in shape. According to them, Pluto and other large objects such as Eris, which is another large celestial object orbiting our sun, fall under the category of dwarf planets. How many planets are in our solar system? Well, that's a touchy subject, but according to that same decision by the IAU, there are 8 currently known planets orbiting our sun. Should Pluto be a planet? Well, that depends if you agree with the Astronomical Union. But before you go agreeing with all those astronomers, take a moment. Think about it. Think about it really hard. Now imagine Pluto was a lemur. He'd probably look something like this. Can you really reject something with a face like that? I didn't think so.
Out the corner of my eye, I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, I never seen a man who looks so